What is up, guys? It's Control Delicious here, and welcome back to part 2 of the Testament of Sherlock Holmes.
Prince Woodville, French
and when we left off, we found a sneaky monkey thief, and we're back in our house with Watson and
You
Sherlock.
know exactly to which article I'm referring, Holmes. How can Farley dare to tarnish your reputation like that?
You know, Watson, that wherever glory walks, jealousy is bound to follow. As for the forgery of the necklace, I suspect that we shall soon be enlightened in this regard. Come in, Inspector Baines, the door's open.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. How did you know I was here?
You are one of our rare visitors who avoids the second-to-last step of the stairs, which creaks dreadfully. And if I add the clinking of the handcuffs at your belt, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit, Inspector?
Have you read that rag?
Alright, so basically there's a newspaper accusing Holmes.
Inspector, can you explain this slander? Has the necklace of
They
the
think it was
Samoas
Holmes
really been
because he was
replaced
the
by
only
a
one
fake?
who came
I
in
don't
contact
know how
with
the
it.
reporter got hold of the information, but it's true. About the necklace, of course. I wouldn't permit myself to question the integrity and honesty of Mr. Holmes.
The necklace is a forgery? Impossible! I saw the Marquis authenticated before my very eyes, before Holmes returned it to its place.
It was
Mr.
all
Holmes,
an
the Marquis
intricate
believes
plan.
Osmond Farley's
Wah.
theory. I shouldn't be surprised if the reporter isn't behind all this slander about you. He's a freelancer, well known for his explosive and subjective articles. In any case, the Marquis assures us that you were the last person to have the necklace in your hands.
Let's
Well,
return
the
to the
Marquis
Marquis's
is
house,
wrong.
Holmes. I'm sure that we'll have no trouble in taking apart this theory.
It is unnecessary. Such allegations collapse on their own, like one of Mrs. Hudson's soufflés. Let us leave the police to solve this problem and turn our attention to the matters in hand.
Perhaps you are right, Holmes.
Alright, necklace.
Inspector, I assume that you have the fake necklace with you. It's why you're here. Your superiors would like me to examine it.
Indeed. They would like you to confirm or deny putting this fake in the box.
Can't that wait? I must go to the house of Lord Peregrine Maitland, the Bishop of Knightsbridge. And the Marchioness?
She is
didn't know how to
beside
pronounce
herself.
that.
Without the necklace, her marriage is compromised. It is the principal item of the young woman's dowry.
What a
Old
lovely
school
marriage.
marriage. I know, right, Watson? Alright, let's examine this thing.
Holmes, forgive me for insisting, but don't you want to examine the fake jewellery?
Watson, I have an appointment, and it's out of the question that I arrive late.
It will only take you a couple of minutes. You really must quell the suspicions put forward in this appalling article. If you will allow me, Inspector?
Be my guest.
Very
Alright,
well.
let's check it out. So where is it? I think he probably gave it to... Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, there's a couple weird ones, but... I mean, I noticed those...
These 3 pearls are of poor quality.
Alright, there's that, like, smaller one over there, and then there's a darker one over there, but do they really think I would do such a bad
This
job?
pearl is too small. It is not in its place here. This pearl is a different color. Too many defects. This necklace is a fake. This is nothing but a vulgar copy, and at a glance it would appear that the forger has intended for it to be seen as such.
How could we have been fooled by such a blatant imitation? I don't understand.
Yes, how is it possible? Holmes, do you have a theory about this?
I have absolutely no idea. You insisted that I examine the necklace, and I have done so. Now it is important that I keep my appointment. I'm sure, Inspector, that you will throw some light on this affair.
Holmes.
You may accompany me, Watson, if you care to do so.
Goodbye, gentlemen. I'll keep you informed as to my inquiries.
Goodbye, Inspector.
Watson is like Holmes'
mentioned
dad,
the
and then
bishop,
Holmes
didn't
is just
you?
like
Are
a
we going
really
to his
bratty
home?
kid.
Yes, the Bishop of Knightsbridge. I put his address on our map of London on my desk. Would you get it for me, please?
All right, Holmes.
Alright, Holmes. Oh, we're Watson. Cool. So... he put it on his table. I'm guessing that's this. What is this?
The work table, where Holmes analyzes things.
Good to know for the future. And isn't that your
Holmes's
map?
homemade analyzer.
Good. Can't I touch the... It's not giving me the paper. No? I don't know why, but I really like the footstep sound effect.
I have found your map.
Alright, well there's only one thing there. I know my accent is horrible. Please don't judge me. I'm white. I'm a cracker. I'm sorry. Loading screens are pretty fast too, which is nice.
The police? Already? How did you know?
May we see the Bishop of Knightsbridge?
Yes. Yes, of course. But come in.
Alright, what's up with the bishop?
What has happened, Reverend?
What?
I don't know. It was last night, I think. I only just arrived, and I have made this macabre discovery. My God. How horrible. I haven't called anyone. How did you know that?
Holmes, look!
The
Oh
Bishop
God.
appallingly mutilated.
Oh God.
How dreadful.
Oh, how
Mutilated.
dreadful indeed.
And killed! He was such a good man. How could anyone be so brutal? Look at him.
Ugh.
He is barely recognizable now.
Ooh, getting
How could any
goosebumps.
of God's children be responsible for that?
They were evidently unworthy children, Reverend. Now do please try to calm yourself and focus, because we will need your assistance. Do you have any idea as to the motive behind this?
I haven't had time to do an inventory, but nothing appears to have been stolen. And anyway, His Excellency didn't own anything of great value. I don't know what else I can tell you.
Note this down, please, Doctor.
Doctor? But you aren't the police?
No, Reverend. I am Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. Watson. We are here at the request of the Bishop.
In that case, I must ask you to leave.
Oh, don't be
And
a
not to
bitch.
touch anything. I must get in touch with the authorities without
Come on.
further delay.
Don't you
Reverend,
know who I
when the
am?
inspectors of Scotland Yard find themselves at a dead end, which they quite often do, I assure you, then they turn to me for help. If you will allow us to continue our investigation, then you shall have the answers to all of your questions.
Out of the question! I don't even know you! I'm going to call the police, whether you like it or not.
Kill
It
him.
would be better for everyone, Reverend, if you kept your temper.
Kill him right
Watson,
now.
are you taking notes? This affair promises to be a complex one. Therefore, we must not overlook the slightest detail.
Yes, Holmes. I am keeping a meticulous set of notes.
Yes,
I have
Holmes.
created a very clever deduction board.
Ah, thank
One
you,
thing
Watson.
we can be sure of at the moment is that this crime was not for gain. The Reverend has informed us that nothing valuable was stolen, and indeed, it would seem that the Bishop had nothing of any worth to take.
Very good, Watson. Do continue.
Might not have been something of monetary value, but there's other stuff, right? Am I right? Ooh, what is this? Make the right deductions. Ow. Okay. So wealth. Bishop didn't own anything of value, not even in a safe. Alright, well, yeah, we already know that. Is that the only thing? I guess that's the only thing we know at this point, so we gotta do more investigation there. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna quit it. We can go back to investigation. You control Sherlock Holmes, alright. What do we have here? This guy's pretty messed up. Check it out. Oh god. Oh god, it's god.
The fingers have been crushed and violently struck.
No. Oh, that's so gross. Ugh, that's like a
The
legit
fingers have been crushed.
fear of mine is having my fingers I have broken a finger, but it wasn't like bent backwards.
His
It was
stomach
actually
is covered in
bent
scratches.
sideways. That's a
Quite
different
evidently,
story.
they weren't made recently.
So, these wounds were not made by his murderers.
What? That's weird. Alright, what else is there? Is there anything around here? Look at this face. Oh god. Oh god.
You can see by his expression that he suffered terribly.
Do
His
people
mouth
actually
is covered in blood.
maintain
I can
the
make out
expression that they
strips of
die
skin
with?
between his teeth.
Like if you die with a smile on your face, do you actually keep that smile? Because I thought your muscles
His chest
will
has
just kind
been
of flop.
lacerated, I would say, with a very sharp and fine blade.
Gross. Okay. Very interesting. What, we already looked at his hands. His legs look pretty messed up too. Oh god, I don't want to see those hands anymore.
His
what am I
forearms
missing?
have been ripped. Pieces of skin have been
Alright. Got some pretty messed
a
up.
finger. Apparently it doesn't belong to the Bishop of Knightsbridge.
How dreadful.
Oh no! Someone
This
else's
poor man
finger.
was tied just below the knees.
No.
To stop him from walking, certainly, but mostly to free his feet.
His feet have been burned.
Poor guy.
My first impression is that he wears a size 9
How
shoe.
how can you tell?
But what does it matter, Holmes? My God, Holmes, this man was horribly tortured.
Yes, Watson.
Something is
know.
missing here.
Oh,
I was
yes?
about to say that.
What might that be?
His shoes. Watson, his shoes are missing.
Really? Because I could kind of tell that. I didn't think that was a big deal. Oh god, the toe. God. Alright. Lack. Is it just gonna... The bishop's shoes are missing. Okay. Thank you for the... Oh, there's new pages. Oh. Savagely tortured. Yes. And... Yeah, okay. That's all gross. Let's move to other areas. Ooh, I don't want to see this.
This stove is filled to overflowing.
Okay. There's gotta be other stuff in here, not just a body. That'll lead to some clues.
A bottle of whiskey. I can make out fingerprints stained with blood and dirt.
Ugh. Do bishops drink? I
A
don't
broken
know.
vial and blood near the neck.
What a strange smell. Phew. Chemical components, I think.
That's sound effects. Whew. Alright, so you have a severed finger and a broken flask. That's gross. That looks like more broken glass to me down there.
A broken bottle of whiskey. However, the Bishop of Knightsbridge was known for his sobriety.
Well, it's
It would
probably the
seem
killers
that the
then.
brutes who tortured the bishop to death were intoxicated with alcohol.
Yup. Unless it was the, what's his face? The other guy.
There is blood on this paperweight.
The pastor.
This
or whatever
paperweight
he
was used to crush the victim's
Oh,
fingers.
no. I think it was the pastor because he's being so mean. He's being mean. Alright, what else is in here? A paper airplane on the table. Ooh, there's a bunch of stuff here.
The picture of Peregrine Maitland, commander of the infantry brigade of Her Majesty's Guards at Waterloo.
The Bishop of Knightsbridge has the same name as his ancestor, an illustrious family.
Alright. What's in here? What's in here? Ha 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 ha. Such
A
good
whip?
puns.
No, it is a discipline for self-flagellation.
Oh, I've heard of that. Where,
It's a cilice
Holy men.
designed to bruise the person wearing it. The
Well-
bishop wore it as repentance.
yeah, they
This
repent
very
by hurting
pious man
themselves.
must have had the habit of mortifying his flesh as a means of repentance.
Fabulous. So that explains the injuries that were not fresh. Like, fresh makes it sound really gross, but like the
This
scratches and
metal
whatever.
rod is for fastening the chilies.
I'm so glad this is voiced over because I have no idea how to pronounce some of these words. Oh, I'm uneducated. Good. Metal stick. Got it. So I guess this is the last thing. What the puzzles? No. What do we do? What is this?
These traces reveal that the thieves tried to open this chest.
I see. Well, yeah. So if they did try to open
Reverend,
it, then
I'm missing something. An implement with which to open this chest. Could you tell me where to find it?
No, go to the devil!
What
what?
are you afraid of, Reverend? What is inside the chest?
I'm not afraid of anything. In fact, I do have the necessary implements, but if I have to give them to anyone, it will be to a representative of the law and no one else.
How could a reverend tell us to go to the devil? I think you're not a real reverend. Come on, Watson, let's kill him. Let's go. Let's kill him. Come on, Watson, let's go. Okay, no. There's a lot of blood, like everywhere. Do they drag him around and torture him in different parts of the room? That's pretty
A
intense.
surgical scalpel covered in blood. There isn't
Also
any
gross.
doubt. The wounds on the bishop were administered with this scalpel.
Great. Am I missing anything? Okay, so we got the scalpel. Good. I actually have to end this part off here though, guys, so I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you stick with me for the rest of the series. Much love, and I'll see y'all next time.